The Liberals have been trying to march somewhat peacefully since they first found out that President Trump got elected last November. Their protests always seem to take a violent twist due to the actions of the terrorist group Antifa. Now, Democrats are planning a new march, starting August 28 and lasting 10 days, according to Fox News. The goal of the protest is to march from Charlottesville, Virginia, to Washington, D.C. to counter white supremacy. The ultimate goal, however, is to force President Trump from office. The new march is being called the March to Confront White Supremacy. These people allege that they plan on traveling from Charlottesville to the nation's capital, on foot, and assure that their protests will be nonviolent. But the goal of achieving the removal of a sitting president promises that the event will be otherwise. Their website features their stated goal and declares that there has been white supremacy policies, rhetoric, and violence stemming from Trump's run for president and eventual election. They state this violence has reached a boiling point in Charlottesville. They are blaming today's violence on the Trump presidency. The events that took place in Charlottesville were tragic. There is no doubt about that. Heather Heyer should not have been killed by a white supremacist extremist, and he will be punished for his crime. However, despite what they believe, this does not prove that a majority of white people are racist, that this involved President Trump in any way, shape, or form, or that systematic white supremacy exists on the right. It simply exposes that this is what they believe. The organizers of the event wrote a message that reads, "We demand that President Trump be removed from office for aligning himself with this ideology of hate, and we demand an agenda that repairs the damage done to our country and its people." There is a problem with their statement. The president came out multiple times and condemned white supremacists, and sympathized with the family of the woman who was killed in Charlottesville. In other words, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. In his speech the day following the events, the president stated, "We condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence on many sides, on many sides." He did not stop there. President Trump continued, "It has been going on for a long time in our country, not Donald Trump, not Barack Obama. It has been going on for a long, long time. It has no place in America." He couldn't have made it any clearer that this country will not tolerate the dogma of white supremacy. How they can continue to march when the evidence of President Trump disavowing white supremacy can be found in mere seconds is a stunning testimonial to their willful ignorance of the truth. Regardless, they will continue to march, and they will likely gain followers along the way. All the American people can do is hope that this march doesn't become violent, as almost every other protest by the left has become so in time. This march is a ticking time bomb waiting to happen, all based on disinformation.